What if I told you there's a way to get access to $50,000, $100,000, even $150,000 at 0% interest without providing a single tax return or proof of income? It might sound too good to be true, but this is the exact strategy I've used to help over 1,500 entrepreneurs secure over $90 million in funding. And this is how me and my fellow clients use the credit strategically to build wealth and achieve financial freedom in record time. Now, most business owners think they need a rock-solid business plan and years of revenue, but this couldn't be further from the truth. It's just misinformation that is spread by predatory lenders and so-called credit gurus, and they feed this to everybody to keep them in the dark. The real secret isn't about having a perfect business. It's about having a perfectly structured personal credit profile. Your credit profile is your most valuable financial asset. And when you understand the game, you can get the banks to compete to give you money. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step blueprints. You're going to learn how to build a fundable personal credit profile that makes banks want to lend to you. The secret to setting up a business entity that gets automatic approvals, the art of credit stacking, and how it can 10x your funding potential almost overnight. If you're new to the channel, my name's Colin and I read Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was 13 years old and became obsessed with credit and finance, and even followed in Robert Kiyosaki's footsteps and enlisted in the Marine Corps when I turned 18, where I witnessed firsthand what Rich Dad book said, that they don't teach financial education in school. The Marine to my left and right were defaulting on cars and credit cards, so I got certified in credit repair to fix their credit, and fast forward to today, I run an 8-figure credit repair and funding business, and I make these videos to help you guys fix first, fund second, invest third, in that order. Now, it all starts with the foundation. So before you even think about applying for a single dollar, we need to master your personal credit. And this is the bedrock of your entire funding journey. So why should we start with personal credit? Because for new businesses, you are the business. I learned this way back in the day in the Marine Corps when I became the credit guy for my, platoon. I saw firsthand that a person's credit was their financial report card. So let's make yours bulletproof. Everybody chases a perfect 850 credit score, but it's a myth. The magic number that unlocks the best interest rates and the highest limits is 760 or higher. Once you cross that threshold, you're in the top tier, and our goal is to get you there. And we achieve that with the 5 pillars of a fundable score. Pillar number 1 is payment history. It's 35% of your score. Got to make sure you set up auto pay on every single account, never ever be late. Pillar number 2, credit utilization, 30%. Remember, the mastery rule is to keep this utilization below 9%. Pillar 3 is length of credit history. It's worth 15%. Never close your oldest card. Pillar number 4 is credit mix. Lenders want to see you can handle different types of debt, like personal loans, not just revolving credit cards. And pillar number 5, new credit/inquiries is 10% of your score. There is a right strategy and right order when applying for credit that keeps your credit score safe, and we're going to talk about that in a bit. Now, if you've been dealing with bad credit for years and you just want my company to fix it for you, there's a link in the description and the pinned comment. My team will offer you a free consult where we could do our white glove consumer law credit repair with a warranty and a guarantee. And if you'd like to get 100K plus in 0% funding, link is in the pinned comment and description to work with my team on getting funding as well. All right, so your personal credit is on the way up, but where will this funding go? You need a separate legal entity, and that's the next point we're going to talk about. When it comes to getting approved, the structure of your business can trigger an automatic yes or an automatic no. This is part of the inside game the banks don't tell you about. So let's make sure you're set up for a yes and not a no. Imagine you're a real estate investor. Your company's name is John's House Flipping LLC. To a lender's algorithm, that screams high risk. We don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot before we get to shoot our shot. So here's how to properly structure your legal business entity. Step number 1, you're going to choose the right entity type. For most people, this sweet spot is an LLC. It provides asset protection and banks love them. Step number 2, craft a neutral, fundable business name. Avoid industry-specific keywords. Use words like consulting, management, enterprises, global, ventures. Step number 3, optimize your industry classification. This is your NAS code. Choosing the wrong code leads to automatic denials. Step 4, establish business contact information. Professional sounding Gmail, your cell phone are fine to start. Just don't let perfection be the enemy of action. And finally, step number 5, you're going to make it official, get your LLC, file for your EIN, and you are ready to go. Now you have a pristine personal credit profile and a fundable entity. You built the launch pad. Now it's time for the rocket fuel. This is the secret that ties it all together and lets you leverage OPM to build assets that pay you every single month. It's credit stacking. This is the strategy that lets you stack your wins, remove inquiries, get funding, invest, reinvest, and repeat. It's about understanding how banks and credit bureaus operate and using that knowledge to your advantage. Now, here's the secret. Not every lender pulls your credit report from the same bureau. If you apply to multiple banks on the same day, each one can see a fresh credit report. This is how we get our clients access to no-doc business lines of credit and 0% business cards. And here's how we have it done. Step 1, you're going to make a target list. You're going to focus on cards that offer 0% introductory APR periods, like Chase, US Bank, Bank of America, Amex, and Wells Fargo. Step number 2, research the bureaus. This is a critical step that most people miss. Next, step number 3, you're going to group the lenders by bureau. You're going to want 2 to 3 lenders with Experian, 2 to 3 lenders with Equifax, and 2 to 3 with TransUnion. Step 4, order the lenders by sensitivity. Chase and US Bank are inquiry sensitive, whereas American Express is not. Step number 5, build and execute your stacking sequence. You're going to plan to apply for all of the cards on Equifax, then move over to all the cards on Experian, and then all the cards on TransUnion. Now, when you're looking to deal with credit inquiries, here's a word of caution. Inquiries hit your personal credit report, but the business account itself does not report to your personal credits. This is the key. This means your personal credit is going to stay clean, and you could actually remove and scrub those hard inquiries because they're not associated with a personal credit approval. This is how you get funded based on the right profile, not based on having money or business revenue. Remember, you don't need money to start. You need the right credit profile. Now, knowing how to set yourself up to get business funding at favorable terms is just the start. But what do you do with all the money that you get approved for? You're going to want to watch this video next, where we rank the best ways to use your newfound cash to grow your business and your portfolio.